Ads are over. I can speak. Hi. I am out of the silence zone. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ika. No worries about staying, but I always am happy to see you. Hi. Hi, Fallen. Congrats on being first today. Hi, Soup. Hi, Ignis. Hello. Hi. I think things are a little loud on my end. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Better. Let's go. Over. Here. Oh, I'm on the floor. No longer on the floor. Hi. Hello. Oh. Gambling is happening. Gambling is happening. Yeah, this music reminding me of Rugged. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah. Not the Gambo. Hi, Corner. Hello. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I had to remember what day it was. Monday. Hi. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Happy. Oh, there's roulette by my face. No. Let's see. I think it's funny because I can't actually see it when I look at it. I think you won. Nope. Yes, you did. You did bet red. Yeah, Monday. Tomorrow's the start of the best month. Oh, yippee! I'm excited that it's October tomorrow. I'm excited that it's October, but today's the last day of September. So if you are so inclined to gift any subs for September, I think right now there's a chance for bonus subs when you gift a sub. So, yeah. I just felt like I have to do the streamer thing and talk about it. Yeah. Go shopping now. Woo! Have a good shopping trip, Ika. Bye. Mama? Also, Ika, have you been here since we got the new model? I can wiggle. I can wiggle. I sit down. I was a Sparker. Ran pretty good. I was pretty. Thank you. I was feeling a little burnt over the weekend, so I didn't let myself do any stream related work. So I played Monster Hunter and I drew my little guys. And then when I get back, oh yeah, no worries. Have a good shopping. Have a good shopping. These are the 3 most difficult things to say in the English language.
Things to say in the English language. I was wrong and I'm sorry. I love you. In Worcestershire.
It said it pretty good. I say Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Also, hi, Honest. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Yeah, so I was feeling the beginnings of burnout. Westminster is an honorary mention. Cause, you know, I think that there's always that, like, pressure to do more. Like, when you know that if you do more, it will end well for you, you know? Like I know that I had a decent kind of, what's the word? My brain forgot the word. Momentum. I was having really good momentum with my content. And, you know, if you have momentum going, it's good to keep it going, right? But I think it's also important to keep in mind your own limits. Hi! And so I've been trying to, you know, practice what I preach. Things can end well? Also, well, that ends well. And so obviously, like, if you have momentum with your content, the best thing that you can do is to keep creating content. But I'm a silly little chronically ill guy who's working through chronic illness and mental illness through therapy, both physical and mental, and going to doctors and psychiatrists. And so, like, outside of stream, there's still a lot I have going on. even though I'm not currently like working a full-time position. Thank you. And so it's really easy for me to just like see a lack of content output and be like, I'm a failure, I'm failing, and not give myself the same grace that I, you know, encourage other people to give themselves. So I took the weekend to rest. And I'm glad I did, because I'm feeling more refreshed for it. Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's just like, obviously when you, even if it's not really like a break, you know, when you don't keep up a momentum, there's like explosions. Yeah, there's, you know, the numbers do get affected, right? And so that can be, it's a balance. Jackpot! Yippee! Been feeling that with my art lately, mood, but also recognizing the truth. Yeah, it's. Sorry, I had to get distracted by the dance, the tango of the tribal fish. Yeah, it's, you know, it's always easy to know the best thing that you could be doing for your success. There's also acknowledging the best thing for yourself long term. Even if that means less success in the short term with content creation, right? And so I was feeling exhausted because, you know, I was planning to take the weekend, like the day after debut, to rest. But then I was just excited and I wanted to keep the momentum going, and also my mom came over for dinner, and then I streamed on like every day that week, and I was and then, you know, I took last week a little bit lighter, but I was still really tired, right? And I had, you know, things happen that tired me out, like stuff that was more than I was planning for, and you know, life happens. And I'm okay, I'm safe, everything's fine. I'm good. Just, you know, more to process. And then I've been adjusting to a new medication, and that's been affecting my sleep. So it's important to, you know, keep your limits in mind, even if it's frustrating. And I'm trying to remind myself of that, you know. Hi! Hello. I'll hail the Travel King, yes! May he bless us always with Iker. Yes. I love Shovel Knight. I need to revisit Shovel Knight sometime on the channel, I think. Because I only played Shovel Knight and Plague Knight. And I do want to play Spectre Knight and King Knight's campaigns. But I haven't done those yet. But I think if I was to do those, I would wanna play through Shovel Knight raw basic again. I was like, yippee OCs! Yeah, we're gonna be drawing OCs because that was kind of my weekend activity, was drawing my OCs. Because, fun fact, this particular OC that I'm going to be drawing today there's two ways that I can look at him. I first created this OC when I was dealing with probably the worst burnout and depression that I'd had in my adult life. So he's a little bit of my burnout OC. He's a little bit of my OC that I draw when I'm like, I don't feel so good. I'm gonna draw this silly little guy. He's just kind of that guy for me, you know. Fun sound. Yeah. I did forget or not even realize how much I actually do. Yeah, it's really easy to downplay our progress because we tend to get so tunnel visioned on specific avenues of our life that we're like, oh, I'm not making progress in this one avenue, so I'm not making progress, right? It's like for me, it's like I'm not making in my brain. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of things I want to do with my content. There's a lot of things that I want to do. Like, I want to make my, like, I've talked about it a little bit. I want to make a YouTube channel where I can talk about my special interests, a little video essay channel. Have a good luck, Silver. And I wanna, you know, I wanna keep growing a stream. I wanna keep adding to the stream. I have a good cohort. Why am I cringe? And I wanna, you know, I wanna keep making TikToks and I wanna keep growing on all this stuff. It's really easy to like only look at one avenue that you're quote unquote like slacking in and not recognize all the hard work you're doing elsewhere. And resting is work, and I don't tell myself that enough. Oh, that's what that button does. We didn't see progress as something linear when it's not. So I feel bad about how we're doing it or the actual progress we made. Cause you say cringe. That's fair. Have a good co-work, Zoop. If you're drawing, I hope it goes well. Hi. Plus, having health issues and not physically able. Yeah. Agree. Agree. But anyway, was that the fight of 87? I was early. Fellow artists and studies have shown progressing your art skills actually requires downtime, rest, and even fun. Inspiration, creativity, but from other fun things. Yeah. Like I went roller skating on Friday. Yeah, it's still co-working. It's still co-working. I haven't been skating since I was a kid, and I used to go skating all the time. And granted, I fell down a whole bunch and I twisted my ankle. Lightly. I lightly twisted my ankle. My ankle's fine. I didn't hurt it. I didn't sprain it. I just like, you know, like when you sleep wrong and the muscle in your neck hurts? It's like that, but with my ankle. It's like that, but with my ankle. It'll be fine. I shake you silly. But I much rather like mildly hurt myself because I'm trying to get back out there and do fun things, you know? Oh! I was skating indoors. No, I am. I literally got home and iced it and like rested the rest of Friday. And I was gonna go for a walk on Saturday, but then I didn't. The indoor wind knocking off your hair. Thank you for the head pets. Thank you. Making a giant pizza for my sister's birthday. Ooh, plan to take her to a retro arcade, but delays. That's fair. Look, sorry, my eyes! I feel like you guys need a my eyes redeem, or at least like that added to the stim board so that you guys gamble all your points away when I'm bald. To try and get the my eyes on the stim board. Yes. It's extra lucky if you pat the bald head. Yes. Yes!
Chicken.
We'd like to take a moment to announce that
all our food keeps blowing up. Hey, you know what? I can add it to the stim board right now. It's really easy now. I made it easier. My instant. I'm sure bald is here. My eyes. Okay, I found it. Download MP3. VTuber race such a round head. I made it round. I made sure it looked good. I tried really hard to make sure that my bald head was quality bald. Thanks. Let's see. Being stimboard sounds. All right, it has been added to the stim board. It is in there. Hey, around 10 out of 10.
What's the matter? Scared of beans? Space boy.
Right in spoon, like our brains. Does a good old Google work? Yeah. I just have a specific website that's really easy for me to download sounds from. Also, hello. Thinnings. It's like, excellent. How does one find MP3s? So at least for me, for our soundboard, I use my instance, which is, I don't like using the term brain rot, but it's a very brain rot sound website. So there's a lot of sounds on there that I do not agree with, but it does have a handy right-click download MP3 button. So that's nice. That's at least where I get a lot of our stimboard noises, or I YouTube to MP3. Yeah. For some of our like sound effects for like our redeems, like the cash register noise for the day pass, or things like that. I got some of those from the sound effects wiki because I had specific sound effects from like video games, excuse me, that I was looking for. And so I got them from there. And then sometimes I just look up sound effect websites. It's raining Pikmin. But yes, before we get into drawing my OCs, I do have a few other quick things I wanted to chat about. For anybody who ordered a merch bundle, the ultimate bundle, the last things that I was waiting for have shipped to me, or at least they've created the USPS label for them, but USPS hasn't received the package yet to bring it to me. So I'm waiting on those, but once I get those, I will be sending out the bundles. And then the exclusive charm for the bundles is currently a B grade print, but once I get that reprinted, I will just send a follow-up package. You guys, anyone who ordered a bundle will get the B grade version until the A grade versions come in, and then I'll do a follow-up shipment with just the A grade charm. On my dime, I will ship it out. You won't have to pay more shipping or anything. I'll do that myself. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to chat about real quick. The other thing is I'm gonna be doing a like kind of my first sponsored stream this week. It's not like I'm not getting like paid explicitly to do it, but I got a key for the game and they gave me a few little challenges, and if I do the challenges I might get keys to give you guys for that game. So I'm deciding if we're doing that on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna be doing that this week and I'm excited. They reached out to me, they're like, hey, we think you'd like this game. If you wanna participate. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And now it's neat. That was neato. So that's another thing going on. Lastly, I did not finish the Gachapon redeem. I'm probably gonna put that on the back burner for a little bit. Not because I don't want to do it, but because I think I was getting a little bit like my ADHD brain was like about it, and so I'm trying to not hurt myself. Trying to make my brain happy and not hurt me. But anyway. Oh, I guess last one thing. I put it in the pinned comment, but the OCs that we're going to be working on today are, like many OCs, filled with trauma. There is some trauma in this boy. Some trauma in this old man. And there's a lot of, like, stuff around death and grief. So if that's heavy, if that's something that's not good for you right now, I totally understand. We are probably going to chat a little bit about the OC and his backstory. So if that's not something that you can deal with right now, I totally understand and appreciate that. And I will probably see you tomorrow evening then. Or some other time. When we're not drawing my trauma boy. But this is my burnout depression OC. He's my OC that he's so sad. Here's the summary of my OC, okay? He misses his wife, Tails. He misses his wife, Tails. He misses her a lot. He'll be back. There's some trauma in this old man. One. Right vibe, wrong quote. No, I literally, so hang on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Me and my friends a while back did like we had the idea of like trying to figure out a silly little presentation. We sometimes like doing like PowerPoint presentations to each other. And so one thing that we did once was we did like OC presentations. And my slide for this guy, I want to say explicitly had a bullet point that said he misses his wife tails. And that it just makes me laugh. Let me see if I can find it. Debut. No, is it on my other account? My old Google account? It sure is. Where is he? There he is. His bullet points are trauma squared. He misses his wife tails. Is a detective who sees ghosts and dead inside and kind of on the outside too. That's his slide. Here, we can let's go over here. I'm gonna be in the wrong spot. I'm in your face. I'm in front. I'm going over there now. I'm in the floor. Help! Help! Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Down in front. I'm sorry. Wife has tails, or is it? No, it's a quote. I'll clip it to the floor. I didn't mean to. No, it's a Sonic dub quote. Yeah, here you go. There's his slide I made. For me and my friends' silly PowerPoint, but an honorable mentions just has buttons spinning in the front. Which I thought was funny. But yeah. I quoted more than I should. No, I don't actually know what his wife's name is. I think that's kind of the sad part. I've not put a lot of thought into his wife. I know him and his friend, but not his wife. Let's open an old art of him just so that... Oh, actually, I can show you guys here. I did, like... I think this is my most recent little doodle page I've done of him. There he is. I also have these sketches of him. I sketch him a lot. He's just fun to draw. Why is my... Go away.
We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Now.
Oh, here we go.
Croissant. Now.
I don't think that was quite right.
Now. We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Mr. Vacher is guilty.
I'm just opening up sketches of my boy now. There he is.
We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Now. Mr. Tartaglia is guilty. Guilty.
I'm just opening up sketch. I have so many sketches of him. I love drawing him. If it's not clear, I love drawing him. Oh, we are getting an updated dancey emote with the new design. I'm excited.
By law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
You see, someone drew him for me, for what's it called? Art fight. And I was like, ooh, oh, my boy. I was like drooling over it, for lack of a better phrase. Look at this. Kahoot now. Okay, turn it back down. One day I'll get up the energy to try my Cooper and dancing the Carlton. That'd be so funny. But I got this as an art fight and I was just like, yes! They understand him! They understand him. My stupid boy! Mm-hmm. So actually, like, I didn't actually put this art on art fight. Let me see if I have it. I don't know if I do. I have to dig it up. Wait, it might be on that PowerPoint slide. It is. Okay. I copy this image and paste it in here. No. Please, Google Slides. Give him to me! No! Okay, I have to find it. But I did some drawings of him for Inktober years ago. And it was like the first year that I had made him as a character that I did these drawings, and I still really like them. But basically, you know, he's a detective who can see ghosts. That's his like really shorthand description. Let me actually just pull up the no ads! Fuck you, ads. Well, it gives me a chance. It's this one. This art is the one I was looking for. I don't know where this art lives anymore and I can't grab it. Bring the front. This one. Please, I want this art. I want to copy it. If I hit Control C, will you give it to me? Please? No! No! No. It's mean to me. Oh wait, I know where it might be. I know a place. I made him a, what's it called? I might have had a brain blast. I made him a toy house. Hell yeah. I found it. I did it. Wow. Wahoo. I found the art. Also, Bunbot's here. Ah, he's here. There he is. He can be in your house. Anyway. Yeah. But, anyway. So the, art that someone did it with the glowy hands is actually, like, kind of how I draw, like, this would basically be how I draw him being possessed, basically. So, like, I draw the mean ghosts holding him and, like, puppeting him, basically. And that's, like, possession when I draw him. I also did this short little animation of him smoking. Because I like to think that he smokes fucking, like, sage and shit to keep ghosts away from him. Like, they're not nicotine cigarettes, they're fucking sage cigarettes. That's my boy. He's got a little ghost friend. And also, he has a little assistant named Andy, who I adore as well. They're little guys, and I love them. They're my little guys. Okay, anyway. Oh. Did it wrong. I did it the wrong way. I did it wrong. I'm fixing it. Right? Yeah. There we go. Right? Wow. Yeah, this is my boy. Basically the like stupid version of the dynamic that he has with Andy is that basically the short version, he is Andy's boss slash mentor. So Andy works for him and they're like private detectives. So they run like nightly and daily detective agency. So they're like detectives for hire. They're not like part of the cops. They both used to be cops, but then they quit to start their own detective agency. Mainly he quit to start his own detective agency. Hi, Jelly, hi. But he quit to start his own detective agency, and then he came after him, and he's like, please, can I work for you, please? Like, fine. He's like, yippee! I wasn't fine. What the? It's okay. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. And he's like the bubbly one, and he's like the serious one. But he also really adores going ghost hunting and drags him along with him. And that's basically my boys. And we're gonna just be doodling them today. We're just gonna be doodling them today, cause why not? I have like a bit of a composition in mind that I want to try and do, but I don't know if I will succeed. We'll try. I'm gonna big old brush. I love them. The biggest thing that I think is really funny to me about them is that because he can just flat out see ghosts and he likes to go ghost hunting, there's a lot of instances of like them going ghost hunting together. And like he's just there. He does not give a shit. But he'll just be like, yep, whatever. Whenever his stuff goes off. But occasionally he's like, hey, quit it to the ghosts when he's not looking. Because he has no idea that he can see ghosts. That's not a thing. That's his little secret. That's his little secret. Let's see. I have like a very vague concept in mind for this. Working at work? Have a lovely stream. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day at work. Thank you for your day pass. Hello. Cause I kind of had an idea for like them standing back to back with like big one's name is Duke and his name is Andy. I don't know why that's their names. That's just been their names. You know, like you name an OC and you're just like, yep, that's their name. It's Duke Knightley and Andy Daly are their names. I wanted to kind of do like Andy holding a magnifying glass. Walking forward. I wanted it more like, I want a 3D model. Give me a 3D model, please. I want to figure out what I'm doing. I also want to learn how to use these because I think that they're very helpful. I just need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. We're starting from scratch, you know? Oh. And then it would be more like this, and then the head. Nope. Nope. Be turned back. The torso would also be turned. Arm, I think, would be like up a little bit. In the head anymore, or is that where it's locked to? I think that's where it's locked to. Okay. Can I turn his torso anymore? I like want both of their faces to be visible. Y'all can't see a 3D model. I forgot y'all can't see what I'm doing right now. Hang on. No, that's the wrong one. Don't look at it. Have a good day. Here we go. I'm going to shrink this. And the hand might not perfectly line up, but that's okay for now. This is just so that y'all can see what I'm doing with the 3D models. Have a good lucky. I just think that, so when I do a window capture of Clip Studio, it just doesn't capture the 3D models for some reason. It like breaks it. But if I do like a display capture of my drawing tablet, like you're just looking at my drawing tablet. Like if I don't know. If I bring a window down here, you can just see it. OBS crashed. OBS is mean to me. OBS silenced me. It crashed. I'm back. I don't know why it crashed, but it did. It got very mad at me. Very mad. Got mad that I showed you my boy. Nothing else crashed. Just OBS. Thankfully. Bye-bye. Thank you. Let me get everything situated again. Wow. Just let me get rid of that display capture because clearly it broke something. Floppity. Oh, if I change the capture method, you can see the 3D models. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Over here we go. I'm on the floor again. I'm back. Now you can see the 3D models, and you don't have to look at my entire tablet. It's a win-win. Okay. Another guy in here. We need to make this guy smaller. And also turn him around. And also please put him on the ground. Floor is kind of an odd, but not to be in the floor. On the floor is fine. In the floor is less fun. Why are they on different frames? Oh, weird. I didn't know that that was a thing that could happen. Nah, floor speak. You love the floor. So hope you're doing good, Baker. Just thinking about you. Again. Hope you're doing well. Let him go. That's where the bugs are. I'm good. Starting to start it run. Oh no. Got speed. I want to bend the knee. What? No. It's clear I don't know what I'm doing. Whee! Whee! Look him go! I'll shrink this. And maybe? Oh, not that. That's not the one I'm looking for. The one I'm looking for? Nope. Whee! Freaking geniosity right there. Oh, interesting. I'm reading what all the things do. Look at him go! He's vanishing! I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get his pose right, but it's okay. Me. Me when there's tasty food. They were just... I don't know how to get back to the circle mode, but can I do the circle mode again? Bring it back. Give me your hand. Okay. This other man again. Hello, everyone. No, so sometimes when you guys go up and down that ramp, you like, quote unquote, like fall for half a second, and that counts as jumping. As long as your like little bunny feet aren't touching the ground, that counts as jumping. Hi, watching. Hope you're having a tasty popcorn. What do these buttons do? I feel like every time I mess with not live 2D, 3D models in a clip, I'm always confused. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Give me this boy again. How the model? English bad now. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know. I don't know is the thing. I don't know how the model. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's where he's looking. Okay. Give me your orb. Meow meow meow. Me knowing who I'm gonna draw this as is just like making this really funny to me. He's not a goofy silly man. He's a little bit, but only when it's funny. He's only goofy silly when it's funny to be goofy silly. I'm slightly bigger. There we go. And then I want to move him this way. Maybe rotate him a little bit. It's not perfect, but I can work with this. I'm drawing. But also you draw to make a VTuber model. I can work with this. I'm gonna name this Keyboard Smash. If y'all are ever curious about VTuber model stuff, I'm always happy to talk about it. But I'm drawing OCs. I feel like his head needs to be bigger. I draw my heads a little big. I think one of my art style things. Oh, this is not my pen. That's my pen. Is it true that VTuber models are actually stacked 2D images that change? Yeah, pretty much. The images don't like shift. Like you don't. I know a good way to talk about it. Basically, a 3D model or a VTuber model is, think of it like this. If I take this face and I grab the liquefy tool, I push it this way, they're looking to the right. And if I push it that way, they're looking to the left. That's basically how it works. It's way more complicated in practice to get it to all work nice, but that's the gist. Is it's like a big ol' liquefy tool. And now I've liquefied him into a little bean. I can also do this. He's gone now. Wait, can I just shrink his face? Oh, that got fucked up really fast. Yeah, essentially when you're splitting up the models or the layers and stuff in VTuber models, it's so basically that when you're like moving things, they don't end up getting all like instead of having to like liquefy an eye, like for example, if I wanted to make like a VTuber, let's say that their eyes looked like this, and they had like a mouth like that, and I liquefied this, things would get kind of distorted usually in a way that makes it harder to work with. So sometimes what you do is that you split out the eyes so that the eyes stay mostly like the same shape. And then you just do a smaller amount of like squishing to get it to be the right shape so that you end up with less stuff messed up, if that makes sense. That's what kind of helps you create that like illusion of depth. It's when I get hit with a liquefy tool? True. Does that apply to your model? It does indeed. Square face. My current model has probably around 2,000 layers, maybe more. Something like that. Many of them. It has very, very many. Because of the line boil, it just accentuated that issue. Raise computer go brr. I mean, kinda. The way that like the actual like layers are loaded is that in Live 2D you set up what's called a texture atlas. Are you tracing right now? I've set up these 3D models to try and help me figure out the anatomy for the pose I'm doing, because I'm doing like a pose I'm not really good at, and so I'm gonna like get the pose down that I want, and then I'm gonna put in my characters. But we're drawing some of my OCs today. Drawing these guys. These boys. These boys. These boys. They're my boys. They're my boys. T-pose, but make it upside down. There you go. There. I did it. Did it. But I don't have aphantasia, I don't think. But I do struggle a lot with, like, thinking in 3D space. So, for me, doing stuff like this is really helpful to help me figure out, like, what I'm doing. In terms of, like, composition. Oh, gee, free notes. Yeah. It'll only work in my channel, but yeah. Thinking and drawing in 3D is really hard, yeah. But like when I make models, I have to futz a lot to figure out the 3D movement. I've just gotten better at it from practice, really. Not draw in AutoCAD. Never touched it again. I like have a vision in my head, but it's so blurry that I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no. I love speemotes. That's what I'm calling spree emotes. Love speemotes. Okay, I need to move these men. Can I put them in the same plane? I think I can, but man, I wish I could. I probably can, but I just don't know how. There we go. It was crooked. My boys was crooked. Let's use. Tim. Give me the orbs. My orbs. My orbs back. There we go. I don't think slots all work. I think you're just doing default slots. I think you have to do like slots 129. That also works. I want him to have... I'm going to figure out... I want him to have kind of a line of action, where his line of action is like this, and his line of action is like that, so they cross a little bit. I feel like I've gotten that line of action, that's fine. I feel like for him... his leg isn't quite right. But I can maybe work with it. That. That's chill. Bye. I'm just trying to figure out my composition here. Because basically I'm kind of trying to go for not like a cover of a webcomic kind of vibe, but kind of that vibe. I want to have like them standing back to back with Andy looking carefree and Duke looking scared a little bit. And then I want to have like 2 frames of it basically where one is like normal and then one is like spooky, you know? Because he may be like my depression OC, but he's also my Halloween OC, so who knows? Okay. This is not liking this, but I think I can work from here. Part of the problem. Okay. The problem he's having is I need his body to like do this. Want to take a break from the ads? I won't have him walking and just have him standing there. Okay. So he's like focused down at his feet. I just use it for like, so when I use the cross for a face, I mostly use it to like say this is, you know, how I draw a head. You know? Sometimes I use the cross just because I usually draw like a circle. I can use the cross sometimes to help me figure out which direction it's facing. And then I can kind of form from there. Thank you. I've had a lot of practice. Even the headpads. I've been drawing a long time though. But that's why I use the crosses personally, is because they help me determine where like my face is going and what direction it's facing, basically. Nice. Nice jump. That's especially nice when the character is not just turned away, but also tilting their head. Yeah. It's like, I don't need it when the character is just like facing a standard direction, but if I'm having them look down, so like this is one of the characters we're drawing. I don't need it to draw his face, for example. One. But if I want him to look down, I struggle more with figuring out where the chin goes. I can maybe figure it out, but it's harder. It's just a little bit of a guide. It's not like... Some people will say it helps you figure out where the nose and eyes and stuff go. I don't really use it for that. I kind of have gotten the practice of that. But I can use it to just help me, like, kind of vibe out. Oh, they're looking down. It helps in my sketching phase. Basically. Those are good little dukes. And we're very much in the rough sketching phase. Wait, do you have Semi-Spee Masterpiece? I love that emote. Yeah! I love Speemotes. Give me you. Give me you again. Okay, I like that better. Gotta figure out what you want before you can. Erase this. Now I don't do my proportions perfectly, so these are not quite right. The tongue is much better than mine. I love Razzle. I love Razzle so much. I use it any chance I get. Yeah, using 3D models is also very helpful for me when I do full body stuff, because I don't do full body stuff very often, so helps me at least figure out poses and such. Like, they're not true to gravity, but neither am I, so. I had some ads. How long has it been? Might take a bathroom break. Next ads. Thanks for enjoying yourself. Yeah, I'm just drawing for fun today. That's all we're doing. Because I've been doing too much drawing for not fun. And it was burning me out, so. I do have a very big playlist of music, but I don't know which. I don't know what this is from. This is just a copyright-free song. Ichinose sound. This is Pokemon. What kind of sandwich is it, by the way? There we go. That's feeling more correct. I don't usually draw legs that long, but not wrong. I do it. What do you mean by tilt your drawing into 3D? These are just 3D models that come with Clip Studio Paint, which is what I'm drawing in. Be the 4, I guess. No, it's okay. I mostly just don't know what you mean. I can just rotate them. I can like do this. Have a good sandwich. The BLT with my secret sauce that my brother made for me consists of. Oh, nice. That's tasty. Probably technically breaks his neck, but that's okay. I need to see both sides of his face for this thing I want to do to work. Probably just bring his other arm maybe further back. That work? More like more turned. That worked, yeah. Oh. I am sandwich? Is that what that says? Now if I hide these, I can arrange what I want. Sandwich is I. Dude. Here. My boy. My other boy. Other boy. Probably not. Just because then it makes it a lot harder for people to actually participate in the chat. When it's more messed up and unreadable. I know that it's kind of quiet in here right now, but I want people to feel like they can participate in the chat if they so please. It would crash the chat, but I think it would potentially just make it harder for people to... It could mess up the chat. I'm drawing one of my OCs. He's got a little ghost guy. Oh, he's got a little ghost friend. I'm not sure where Ghost Friend fits in this explosion. In this composition.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Okay, I'm going to quickly use the bathroom, I think. So I'm gonna play a few. This whole song is a stimboard. I like that song. But I'm gonna use the bathroom, which means we're gonna go to BRB. And while we're on BRB, you guys get to battle to see who is the best bun of all the buns. You guys get to fight while I'm gone. But don't worry, I'm gonna play some ads, but you won't be missing anything because the winner of our battle royale will be thing above right. Thank you. I'll be back in probably about 5 minutes. So we're gonna play about 3 minutes of ads, but that means we won't get any ad breaks for a little bit when I'm back. So I'll see you guys in a second.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Hello, Raiders! Hello! Hi! Okay, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. on the floor! My phone's not tracking. I'm no longer on the floor. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. We just had a raid. Yeah, 2 BRB raids. Crazy, crazy. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the headpads. Thank you. Hello. If you don't know me, I'm Ray. My pronouns are she, they. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Meets, if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free. But otherwise, no pressure. You have to read and run, don't worry about it. I hope you had fun playing Supermarket Simulator. Also, is it Chowbun? Chowbun! I hope you had a wonderful Dead by Daylight stream. I always ready to pee. I don't know. They know. They know I'm gonna be right back. And they're like, Chewbun. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for bringing your community con over. Oh, let me see. This is so cute. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me get it the right size so that the stream will pick it up. Look at this. This is so cute. Meets, I love the way that you did your expression here. And the way that you do your ears. So fluffy. It's just Discord links. Discord links are just messy. Discord links just look like that. They're so cute. Thank you for sharing. These are so adorable. I love Meat's art. I love Meat's art. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And thank you for bringing your community on over. Streaming is hard work, so make sure that you get some rest and some water. And all of that. I love your what the? Oh, I love your art. I love your art. So there. So there. I think Lami is like a little sausage guy. Cause Meats is a butcher. He's a butcher. Thank you for bringing your community on over. If you need to go raid and run, don't worry about it. Take care of yourself. Get a food. Get some rest. And if you guys aren't following Salami Meats, he's super cool and awesome. Salami bunny, yeah. Salami bunny. Okay. But if you don't know me, I'm a VTuber artist nerd here on Twitch. We like doing cozy art streams, and sometimes we play games over here. And I made my own model. This is me, what I look like. Thank you for being so epic as always. Have a good day. Thank you. Take care, gamer. And today we're working on drawing my OCs. Because I do what I want. Because I get to do what I want. Okay? And also I don't want to burn out. So I'm trying to make sure that I still, you know, make time to draw for fun and all that. And I've been drawing him lately, and also he's kind of spooky Halloween-y. So let's I just finished kind of getting the composition down. It's very, very rough. But that's how it goes when you don't sketch up the concept before stream, and that's okay. Over here, let me make sure that I'm not in the floor. I'm in the floor! It just said let's not be in the floor. Okay, we're not in the floor anymore. No longer in the floor. Now just on the floor. Fine. All of my like transitions are set up for when I'm standing and not when I'm sitting. I mean, I'm just going until I'm done. Until I feel done. But I would like to finish the drawing. That would be cool, but we're just figuring it out as we go. We're just figuring it out as we go. But I usually do a few sketch passes. Yeah. Usually takes me a few tries before I get something I like. It's usually pretty normal for me. Oh yeah, all the little faces I was doodling. I've done the pixel art in my background. I did. I've been learning pixel art recently. And I debated spending today making these guys into little pixel sprites, but instead we're doing this because it sounded fun. I'm gonna work on him first. A little bit more. Warmed up on him. If you can guess what character inspired his design, you get a gold star. Someone has in the past when I've drawn him on stream. He's pretty heavily inspired by visually and a little bit personality-wise. I'm glad you like it. I have a pretty chonky playlist with lots of different kind of music in there. I'm glad you enjoy. You have Discord? I do. Are you winning, son? I'm trying my best. I'm hyping it. You have a Discord. Exclamation point, Discord. I'm having a weird tech day. First my phone service goes out. Oh no. I wonder if, like, you know, some places may be affected by the hurricane. I wonder, like, some services. I've mostly left Adobe at this point. No, that's fair. That's fair. I use Adobe for video editing primarily. But I don't use it for drawing. Thank you for the boob. Thanks, Peanut. Thank you. Have a good lucky. A lot of companies have had massive data breaches, to be fair. One? I don't even use them for that anymore. That's fair. I didn't, but a lot of the video editing I was trying to do was very, very difficult on the programs I was using. Hi, Hannah! Did you guys know that Hannah had a cool debut this weekend? Hannah's so cool. I'm drawing my guys. They're my sons. Oh, Gina, wait, really? How many Sims you have? We have a lot. I don't know. ESCO formatting things I need to refigure out. That's fair. Yeah. Valid. Let me see. The Stims folder. We have a folder. Stim sounds folder. We have... Oh, can I get a thing that tells me how many things are in this folder? These. 34 right now. 34 items in there. I'm doing good. I had physical therapy earlier. And now I'm drawing. Drawing my boys. My spooky boys. These are some of my, like, I don't want to call them comfort OCs, but they're kind of my comfort OCs. this OC that I'm drawing right now, I originally designed and made during one of my biggest burnout depressive episodes of my adult life, so I feel like he's definitely an OC I return to when I'm feeling like a bit out of it. But he's also just, I don't know. I haven't done anything with him yet. I want to someday, but partially because I haven't done anything with him, I'm like, oh, there's no expectations when I draw this man. I can just draw him for fun. I don't know why I've gotten to this shorthand of just line for the nose, but it works really well on him. I don't ever feel like he looks like himself without his stupid line nose. Sure. There we go. I don't know what's bothering me. Why do you just have to make noises when you're drawing? Oh wait. There we go. This boy got that emo hair. He got that emo hair. He is kind of emo, but he's got it to hide his scar. Oh, my chat disconnected. If you've been saying things and I haven't seen them, it seems like it. Yeah, I fully disconnected from chat. Hang on, let me refresh it. I disconnected from chat for a hot second. Wow, there was so much that happened. Anti-comfort at scenes, totally fair. No expectation then. That's the name of his band. Also, thank you. No, my chat just disconnected and it looked like no one was talking. I was like, okay, we're just vibing, that's fine. I'm fine with us just vibing. That's okay. Let's just vibe. I just fully didn't know. No, they're not. They're just vibing. We're just vibing. Just like the vibe. Sometimes we just vibe here. There we go. There we go. I just like the stim board. Yeah. A lot of people love the stim board and just redeem it a lot, and I'm totally fine with that. Lurking here is so valid and appreciated. Nope, my chat just stopped telling me that anyone was here. I was like, that's fine. We're just hanging out. I'll just draw. That's fine by me. Surprise, we're still in your floorboards. I just assume people lurk here a lot, and that's totally fine. Like I said, it's super appreciated. So when everyone stops talking, I'm like, everyone's just lurking and vibing, and that's fine. Everyone can hang out. Are you drawing? I am drawing my OCs. This is my OC Duke, and I'm drawing his assistant Andy as well. This is them. There they are. Some old art of them. Yeah. They're my men. My guys. You can tell I don't know how to draw sleeves on a dress shirt. They look cool, thank you. I love them very much. They are a private detective duo. But also they go ghost hunting in their free time, mostly because Andy wants to. But Andy doesn't know. Hey, this is one of our songs. That his boss, Duke, was this one, can see ghosts. And he has not told him. How many OCs do you have? That's a good question. I have a lot. Because I don't tend to ever consider myself as getting rid of OCs. You know, like, they just kind of stay there. They're my little guys. Even the boop. Boop. This is our starting soon song. Also in our playlist. Snuck it in there. I don't know how to draw. Hands in his angle. I want his hand to be like in a fist, but like... I'm looking at my own hand. But yeah, these are my OCs. They have trauma. Mostly he has trauma. These guys? These guys do. These two do. My other OCs? Some of them, yeah. Some of them I just draw them because they're fun. Ow. Some of them I just draw them because they're fun to draw. And he kind of started out that way, but I wanted him to have lore. He is now. But he's not fully developed. Giving your OCs trauma. Mm-hmm. He has a lot of trauma. Ew! Gross. Gross. Perfect. Yeah, I I have quite a few OCs. Some of them are just little guys that I like, and then some of them, like Duke, are like, I would love to tell a story with them at some point, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Not sure what would be the best avenue for him. But he's a private detective who quit the force due to being frustrated with lack of results as well as, you know, corruption. But now he's a for-hire detective. Specializes in murders. How many screens do you currently have in your stream setup? 2. Unless you count my drawing tablet. My drawing tablet is also a screen tablet. But it just has my drawing program on it. Well, it has. But if I'm playing a game, I just have 2. It would be like I used to stream with only one screen. I used to. I don't anymore. I used to. I have no hearing mode because my earphones. No! I'm sorry. Yeah, this OC, he has many trauma. Big one for him is he lost his wife in a car accident, and he was in the car with her and nearly died himself. And now, because he was so close to death, he basically like half died. And that his kind of like desire to solve like that murder keeps him alive, but he's not really fully alive. But because of that, he can see ghosts. Because he is not quite all there himself. So if he flips up the side of his hair that's his emo hair, He has a big ol' scar there. And where's the color one? This part of his hair is white because it's the dead part. It's the dead part. This is his trauma. This is not my trauma. This is not something I've gone through. This was just his trauma. That's why we have the disclaimer in the pinned comment. Yeah, Danny Phantom Effect, basically. But he's a private investigator, so he uses his ability to solve murders by being able to literally talk to, you know, dead people. I mean, I definitely made him when I was depressed and burnt out. But, you know, kind of the reason that I like him is because despite all of that, he's still, like, going. He keeps going. He keeps, like, trucking on, and, you know, I like that. And so he's comforting to me in that way. Despite all he's been through, he's still here, still going on. Finding new things to live for? Yeah, basically. Yeah, but he has a gun. I mean, he's a former, like, actual cop. But he doesn't use it much, really. And this is his assistant. This is Andy. Andy is a silly little guy. Andy is like a ray of sunshine. But also very easily frightened. But he tries his best to keep Duke in check. But has no idea that Duke can see ghosts. Does not know about that. And is an amateur ghost hunter. Yeah, people like to do that. It's a quite popular pastime. But yeah, Duke's last name is Knightley, and Andy's last name is Daly, and so their detective agency is called Knightley and Daly, and that makes me very happy. Andy was Duke's, like, apprentice on the force, like, in the actual police force. So when Duke quit, Andy quit too and basically begged Duke to hire him to his private detective agency. And he's always just been, like, he's like the extrovert that adopted the introvert, and in this case, the introvert is Duke. I don't know Duke's wife's name, but I know a few things about her. Namely that, she, is very similar to Andy in, like, character type. Andy is not romantically interested in Duke. They are not, like, a romantic thing. Duke is Arrow Ace. He's like Demi, so there's no romantic subplot or anything between these two, but, Andy basically looks up to and is heavily inspired by Duke. Ever say that naming? My friend helped me come up with Andy's last name. No romantic intent, yeah. But, they're sort of like, you know, they solve mysteries, but also, go ghost hunting on the weekends kind of vibe. Because Andy finds it fun and interesting, even though he's petrified the entire time. He's so scared the whole time, and has no idea that his boss / coworker can see the ghosts that he's hunting, and he's almost always wrong about where the ghosts are. Like, I drew this little... It was just like, it said get out! And then the ghost is actually saying, potato. Potato. And then his ghost is setting off the EMF reader. Because he has a little ghost that follows him around. Duke does. And just taking a lamp. Are you talking to a lamp that just has a bad bulb? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's the vibe that they have. Is that Andy basically like wants to get Duke out of the house and like wants to help Duke be happier because he looks up to him and he's like, you just need to, you know, get out a little bit. Let's go do something. And then what he does is take him to a haunted house. He's like, let's hunt for ghosts. Now you don't have to worry about anyone else. It could just be us. It's you don't have to worry about other people freaking people out because you're always scowling. Duke is basically the kind of person who has a resting bitch face all the time. So he has trouble like getting close to people because he's kind of no nonsense kind of guy. He's like, I just am gonna do what I need to do and go home. But then some people like force their way into his life and he gets very close to them. And he cares a lot about them, but he doesn't usually explicitly say that. But his wife and Andy are like two of the few people that have like forced their way into his life. I don't know if I'd write a novel about them, but I've considered doing a visual novel about them. Like one of these pages, one of these pages was like a visual novel concept. Where the like cursor would be a little Ouija board thingy. I don't remember what these are called. Planchette? Is that what they're called? And then like you would basically play as a ghost that died. So you can only talk to Duke, but Andy's also there. Andy's also there. And I like to think that because he's always seeing ghosts, that the cigarette that Duke is always smoking is like, he hand rolls sage-filled cigarettes so that they ward off the bad ghosts, because there's like harmless ghosts and then bad ghosts, and he doesn't give a shit about harmless ghosts, but bad ghosts he tries to like protect other people from where he can. Visual novel, like making decision and stuff. Visual novel kind of like, you know, Ace Attorney kind of vibe. Don't think so. The ghosts can like puppet Duke, but he can't like nothing more than that. Like and the puppeting is like possession, basically. Yeah, poltergeists, basically. But the puppeting is like, if Duke gets possessed, then he's easier for ghosts to possess since he's already like kind of half dead. He's easier for ghosts to interact with. He gets possessed sometimes. Gets possessed sometimes. If you ever like my playlist, you can do exclamation point. Mr. Beast? Oh, the Mr. Beast version? I just like it because it's from fucking Deltarune. I hate Mr. Beast. I've never really been a fan. Even before the recent situations. I don't know. It always gave me a bad vibe. I don't like saying I hate people, but like, I don't know. It always felt like content came before people. And I stand by that. I stand by that. Is Duke looking for his wife's ghost? Kind of, yeah. But he has yet to find her. It's one of the few ghosts he's... Because I want to say that, like, there's not always a ghost. Like, ghosts usually have some kind of unfinished business in this lore, I guess. And so, you know, he's at least trying to figure out, like, it was a hit and run, that nearly killed him and did kill his wife. So he'd like to find the person responsible. But, you know, obviously he doesn't know who did it, and he was also in the car. So it's not like he would find out a bunch of information, but if he did find her ghost, I'm not sure how he would handle it. He would probably not be okay. I also have to finish all my abandoned programming projects. Real. No, I like unfinished business more than time limit. But like the longer a ghost is around, I feel like they lose their humanity. And so that increases the chance of them becoming a big ol' meanie ghost. Big ol' meanie ghost. Oh yeah, go to school. Don't miss class. So the funny thing is that he has a character playlist, and one of the songs in his character playlist is Ghostbusters. Take care, you too. Thank you for the headphones. But yeah, one of the songs in his playlist is Ghostbusters, for sure. For sure. Really know who we're gonna call in that song. Yeah, I think the funniest thing to me about Duke and Andy's kind of vibe is that I feel like he didn't quit the force until after the accident, but he also like was already friends with Andy at the time. Like Andy had started being like, he was mentoring Andy, and then he's like, I'm gonna go home, and he's like, let's hang out, because he saw that Duke had literally no fucking friends at work. And so he's like, let's hang out. And it's like, what would we do? And he's like, let's go ghost hunting. I like ghost hunting, let's go. And so I like to think that they went ghost hunting before Duke could see ghosts, and the whole time he's just like, this is fucking stupid. This is not real. This is so fucking dumb. But then, you know, stuff happened. And now he's like, He does not tell Andy, by the way. He does not tell him. Yeah, Duke's got a buddy. Duke. I'm sure that his wife was like, you have a friend! Yippee! Like, you should go hang out with him. It's like, I don't want to go to an abandoned building and just walk around. It's like, go. You're going. It's like, no! And then drama! Yippee! Pretty much. Yippee! Drama! Okay,
I have $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt.
No, we will for the foreseeable future. Yeah, there's like one of the songs in his playlist I want to do an animatic to at some point. But I will probably cry if I do that. I will probably cry. You know how it'll be.
Bitches love my mustache.
True. Ah! I'm bald. But for anybody curious, the song is Tornado by Owl City. One mustache. All I see is bald. Oh, you're infinite head pets time.
I miss my wife tails.
Also, Duke's little ghost friend that follows him around everywhere does not talk. Ever. Does not say words. It just makes faces at him. And is also very mischievous. And has been following him around since the accident, and is unclear why. And nothing he does makes it go away. Smile. Does the ghost have any connection? I don't know. I know what the ghost is. I know what's going on with it, but I don't want to say. I don't know. I don't know. Smile. I would say the ghost does act like a lost puppy. It does seem like very confused about everything. It's very curious. And gets into things it shouldn't. Spoilers, chat. Spoilers. Also, hi Pixie. Hello. But also, as much as he's always quote unquote annoyed with the ghost that no one knows is around, he's always like, friend. It's just like, friend. Ghost is his friend. I'm being scanned. There you go. Pretty much. Like, there could be something super obvious, but I could also be subverting expectations. Who knows? Who knows? Hi, again! Raise a cutie. I'm a little guy. I'm just like a little guy, yes. Bobble bald. I don't know where to put Ghost. Also, I just call it Ghost. In case you're wondering, that's what I call it. I don't know if Duke would do any different. I'm pretty sure he just calls it Ghost. There, I like that. Ghost is just like, hi. Hello. Hi. My hair's back. There's Ghost. There's Ghost. Hi. Have a good luck, gamer. Take care. What you drawing? I'm drawing my OCs. My OCs. These are my two, like, probably most little guy OCs. By little guy, I mean I like them. But they're not, one's like a 42-year-old man, and the other one's like 26. So they're not like baby children. You know what I mean. They're my little guys. They're my little dudes. These are my OCs, Andy Daly and Duke Knightley. They are a private detective duo. And one of them can see ghosts. And has a lot of trauma. And the other one, is a silly little guy. Who likes ghost hunting, yes. They are also ghost hunters. I guess, more accurately. So, this is Andy, and this is Duke. Duke is a detective, and he quit the force after an accident that almost cost him his life, and costed him his wife's life that was never solved. So he quit so that he could, you know, look into that on the side. And this was his, like, mentee. This was his mentee that... Rain? This was his mentee that quit to bug him to hire him, basically. But he likes ghost hunting on the weekends. I'm not dropping any frames, so I'm sorry you're buffering. It's good on my end. Okay, yeah, basically, he's autistic with his special interest being hunting ghosts. And he's traumatized. And he's the introvert that this extrovert adopted. Even though he's, like, 20 years older than him. You know. Little dudes. Little guys. Like 15 years older, but you know, tomato. And I want to do like a thing where there's like a glitch effect and then like he's on my face and my head. When's the first time you drew these OCs? So the first time I drew Duke. Duke's been around longer than Andy. I want to say it was 2018, 2019, I think. It was after quitting a really bad job and I was feeling really, really burnt out and depressed. And then I made Duke. And then eventually he got a funky little sidekick. Funny little guy. And these sketches were when I was debating making a visual novel about him for like a NaNoWriMo thing. I want to say in 2020, so I think Andy's from 2020. I'm always happy to answer questions, especially if they're about my little guys. Just for the other frame, I'm not drawing everything again. Pretty much. I have spurts of like I'm hyper fixated on them. But also I introduced them to my friends at one point. One of my friends is like, I'm going to hyper fixate on them with you, and then
What's the matter? Scared of beans? Space boy.
And then we hyper fixated on them together and kind of developed their story a little bit together during that time. But also sometimes I just look for songs that fit his vibe, and I'm like, this fits his vibe, but I don't know who it would be about, and then a new character gets added to the story. I would say at this point, I have a pretty good idea of, like, where the plot would go, but I don't know how the actual story would be structured if I wrote a story about them. Because I don't know if I want to go with, like, slice of life or whatever. Like, I don't know how it would go. Because I don't know. Because I just draw them in little situations, and so having to think of, like, how to go from that to, you know, a structured thing. Like, I don't know how I would introduce them, and if I would introduce them with ghost hunting or with detectiving or what. It's trickery. It's trickery. But the biggest thing that I think inspires me about them is like consuming either other kind of spooky-esque media or music. I don't have very many OCs that have their own character playlist, but Duke does. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for that, bud. Thank you. I'd say that, like, my inspiration for these two comes and goes. Take that, depression! But I definitely love them. And so if I'm ever hitting a patch of burnout or, like, the beginning of a depressive dip, sometimes I just sit down and I draw them. And it usually makes me feel better. Oh, no thank you! That's really nice of you to say. I feel like this needs to have... I think I'm gonna have for the second frame this be a bad ghost and not ghost itself. Like a little jack-o'-lantern face. Thank you for the follow. They're also just good Halloween guys. They're just good little Halloween guys, in my opinion. I also sometimes draw him for Inktober and stuff. He's just kind of one of my OCs that's always living in my head rent-free. Okay. It is! Tomorrow is October! October begins tomorrow. Where's my possession art? Did I actually end up grabbing it? Hi! Welcome back in! Hello! Right! Where did the days go? I don't know. Hard to say. Hello, hi! I hope you had a wonderful stream! If you don't know me, I'm Ray, my partner they are hoping you're having a wonderful day. I'm drawing my little guys today. Anyway, I see. Hi! Hope you had a wonderful stream. Ooh, Undertale! I hope you had fun. Ah, OCs! Enjoying my OCs, these are my little guys. I saw the OCs and I had to jump in. These are, I will say, these guys, this guy in particular, here, big red arrow. This guy, he's got some trauma, as OCs tend to, but if topics of things like death and grief, and like mystery spooky time is maybe a little too heavy for you today, I understand if you have to step on out, but that, we've been just talking about him and his traumatized OCs, even better, delicious. But yes, I just like to give a little content warning. I just like to give a little content warning because he's, you know, he's one of my darker guys. But he's good for October, so I tend to come back to him every October. There we go. Okay. We're going to... I'll be joining your Discord server. Feel free. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. Yeah, we're drawing OCs today because I want to. Because I want to. Have I ever drawn Andy in color? I don't think I've ever drawn Andy in color. He has colors in my brain. I don't know if I've ever put them to paper. I know I've drawn Duke in color. I've drawn Andy in color. Literally ever. Nope, I've never drawn him in color. Well, there's a first for everything, I suppose. There's a first for everything, I suppose. He's first color. Okay, well, I at least need to get in Duke's colors in here. Have a good lurky. No, that's real. Okay, let me grab some old Duke art. Because I also have not colored him very many times. I doodle them a lot, but I don't sit down and like formally draw them very often. Oh, no worries, I appreciate you respecting that. The stream can also be 18 plus, just for my comfort because I do not have the tools to protect minors in my space. But feel free to come on back when you are 18. Skin tone. Nope, I need the paper. I need the paper. I don't think we'll finish this art today, but I wanted to draw my boys. I was drawing them all weekend, and I was like, I want to draw them. I want to draw them more. I want to draw them more. I'm gonna take a sippy of my water.
That's nuts.
It truly is. I think I need... I'm gonna be picking a skin tone for Andy. Andy's a little redhead boy. I feel like that skin tone is not Duke's skin tone. But I guess it is. I guess it is! I just need to change the color of the background, I think. I'm gonna make it white. It doesn't feel right, but okay. His hair color is probably like something like this. No. Hello, Mrs. Clown. I hate when I have colors in my head and I'm like, oh, what is it? What's the color? Something like that. We'll put this here for now, and then. That's not it. Thank you for that, buds. Me. I think that's... Fun fact, the stream is also 18 plus. Yeah. There was like, I did see this thing on Twitter. It was like, the tweet that Shindig's posted about me and my stream. Someone in the comments was like, I'll give it a week before the Zoomers find this streamer. And because they have like a big round head and pastel colors, people are gonna call them a pedophile. And I was just like, what? Are you projecting, sir? Is that what you think I am? Because, promise. Promise is not true. I was like, I actually run an 18+ community. Joke's on you. Yeah, I know. It was just like, sir? Sir? Nice reach, bro. Yeah. Just like, okay. Fucking whatever. Whatever you say, bro. It was just kind of funny to me because like most of the comments in that comment section were actually like really positive. Like people being like, oh, this aesthetic is really bright. So it's too bright for me, but that's still like really cool. And I'm like, you know, look at that. You can disagree with something and also be contributing positively. Wow, who would have thought it's possible to do that on Twitter? And then there's one guy who was like, I bet you the Zoomers are gonna call them a pedophile. I was like, what? The fuck? Who are you? The fuck you talking about, man? Hi, Xenos. Hi. Hope you're having a good day, gamer. Like, why say that exactly? It's like, got something to share with the class? But yeah, it was just like, what was your goal here? What was the goal here? Making up enemies in their head, yeah. It's just like, when you're looking for any excuse to be mad, it's just like, just chill. Because there's no reason. You're just hurting yourself at that point. My floofy haired boy. I say boy as if he's not an adult man. I always feel bad when I have very like neurodivergent OCs and I'm like, they are my boy. I love them. I love them very many. But then I don't want to like imply that I'm infantilizing them because it's like, I'm not meaning to. I just love them and they are my son. Because they are my OC and not because of any other things.
Your art is so pretty.
What? Thank you! Where did that come from? I think I'm getting haunted. Like, I love him. He is my OC. He is my son. And he is my baby boy, but also he is a grown-ass man with a grown-ass job. Just has special interests sometimes. He just likes ghost hunting, okay? Holds up potato. I just think they're neat. Holds up OC. I just think he's neat. I have no idea what colors his glasses are, but we'll go with silver. I kind of want them to be green. I don't know what kind of green would look good. Actually, that kind of nice. Never mind, I've solved it. Awkward moment when you've never colored an OC before. Doing it live on stream. Ads coming, gamers! Ads incoming. You can hear my voice. Look at his neck. Catch. Where the ads come. Green. Oh. I did the oopsies. I like green because, you know, Duke's accent color is also green, so it's kind of fun if they both have the same accent color. They're partners. Like, not romantically. They're partners in the job sense. I do not want them shipped. Like, I could understand if someone shipped them, but I don't want them shipped. He's not over his dead wife. And also he is Arrow Ace. He's his boss, and that's a little weird. Tim, it's my boy! It's him! My son! He begins to exist. I want a slightly different green. His glances. I like this darker green. That's not what I meant. But that is what I meant. Hi, Doodle! Are there room for some plants in here? Hello! Hi! I'm Ray, my prodigy She Day. I hope you have a wonderful day! I'm drawing my OC. My sons. My little guys. Hope you had a wonderful stream! If you don't know me, I'm a VTuber artist and rigger here on Twitch, and I like doing cozy art streams, but sometimes we're gamers. Sometimes we game over here. If you'd like to share any art you were working on, it's okay, it's okay. Feel free to drop a link. But otherwise, if you have to raid and run, don't worry about it. Streaming is hard work, you deserve some rest. I see your signs, you can. These are this is one of my sons that I'm drawing right now. This is the sketch that I'm working from. These are my detective boys. This. Ow. His name is Duke, and his name is Andy, and this is Ghost. He doesn't really have a formal name. This boy has some major trauma. So if the topics of death or grief are maybe a bit heavy for you, if you have to step on out, I totally understand. But this boy's got some major trauma going on. And then this is his assistant. This is his assistant, Andy, and he's just a bubbly little ray of sunshine. And I have a whip and nothing else. That's fair. That's okay. If you would like to share it, you can, but you don't have to. Yeah, this is his assistant. They're both private investigators. But Andy likes to go ghost hunting on the weekends, so he drags his boss with him. He drags his boss along with him. Hi! Hello! Some of the throw things may not line up perfectly because I'm sitting down. So as long as that doesn't bother you, you'll just hit bun bot instead. I'll post bubbly ray of sunshine. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He's like the serious introvert, and he kind of always has been, even before trauma. But this is his subordinate, and they work together to solve mysteries, primarily murder investigations, because links are okay. Ow! Ow. But Andy's special interest in ghost hunting, so he drags his boss with him whenever he gets the chance. Ooh. Oh, you got the background filled in a little bit. Let me. Look at this. You guys are fighting. This looks so good. I see that you use some of the stuff that you got from Tiny Glade. It looks so good. You're doing great, Doodle. I love the little lake. And the rendering on the rock. It looks like I could eat the moss. Flash affectionate? Thank you. Totally not reading a book like that right now, totally. No, I love the grumpy and sunshine trope. Yeah. I do too. Let's go! Thank you for sharing, Duto. I also like these books. Lots of little good details. But yeah, I've never actually drawn this boy Andy, in color, so we're figuring it out. But yeah, this is my boy Duke. I do have one color image of him. Hold up. I like him. This is Duke. He is a former police detective who quit the force after an accident that led to him almost losing his life and the loss of his wife, which the accident was never solved. It was a hit and run, and so he quit the force to kind of pursue that at the side, and his mentee at the time, Andy, was like, please let me go with you. Please, I don't know anybody else here. I don't know anyone else. And also, you have no friends. And I don't want you to be alone right now. So he's like, fine. And so now they work together as private detectives, and Andy tries to get him out of the house sometimes, but usually that place is an abandoned location so that they can hunt ghosts. Which Duke does not care at all about. Because he can see them. He knows they're real now. Andy doesn't know that though. And this is my first time actually coloring Andy. He's not had color before, so I'm gonna be futzing a little bit with his color palette. But those are my boys. My sons. I love them very many. I love them very many. Even if Duke is older than me. He's like 42. I think. I don't actually know how old he is. I haven't sat down and thought about it. He's like late 30s, early 40s. And Andy is like mid 20s. Also, they are not romantically involved in any way. Duke is Arrow Ace, demi-romantic. He is not, he's not over his wife, and I don't think he ever will be. They are not boyfriends. Andy might be gay though. That might be true, but he's not attracted to his boss. He just thinks he's really cool. He just thinks he's really cool. Maybe. I mean, sometimes that happens with OCs. You're like, I'm not sure. He might be gay. I haven't ever really put them into romantic situations because I'm Arrow Ace. And so I don't think about it very much. I don't think about it. How do I use points gained from Battle Royale? So if you're on desktop, you should scroll below the chat and then you'll find, or below the stream, and you'll find a panel for stream avatars. If you're on mobile, there should be a button above the chat. It might have a smiley face, but it might have the letters S and A for stream avatars, and just click on that and you can customize your little bunny guy. Customize little guy. Hang on. Find color for his eyeballs. Not a problem. Thank you for asking. Have a good co-working. Thank you, thank you. Have a good lucky. Thank you, Doodle. Put these lines under his glasses. Oh, his eyeballs need to not be. Thank you. I will. Oh. Fix that cheek. Fix that cheek. His eyes need to not be below his glasses. There we go. This boy has curly redhead hair. Yeah, I don't know if we'll finish this today, but I started it today, so I made good progress. I had nothing on the paper. Okay, I need his eyebrows. Yeah, go take care. Go take care. Thank you for bringing a comedian over. Take care. For stopping by. Bye. Thank you. I'm glad you like my vibes. I try my best. I don't like this color for the shadow, but I'm just getting where I want the shadows done. So now, grab this orange again, and then we're gonna go more saturated and more red and see if I like this. I do. I knew it. Hi, Jagged! Hey, yo. Yo! I want to change this. I want it more red. My little redhead. There we go. My little redhead. Good vibes while I finish on my day. Take care. Good luck. Good luck finishing up your day. Always good to see you. Sending you good vibes back. Lines that I did. These are their own layers. I'm so good. I'm so good. Alright, that won't work on the ear. The ear is its own layer. It's so silly. would help if I hadn't put a line art on the ear layer, but okay. I'm bot. He's on my face. There's your neck layer. Here it is. I'm going to take all of the layers that make up his head and put them in one folder. Just makes everything cleaner for me. I'm locked in on the stream avatar editing. Real. Honestly. It's surprisingly fun. Customize my guy. How much you guys like the stream avatars? I need to redraw them for my own sake, so that they're easier to update, but I do love them very much. Oh, hi, Alex. Hi. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why I became Irish, but hope you're doing well. Be like, you're what the heck? Why'd you throw things at me? Anything like these, like him, like this boy. I like him. I like him. You're allowed. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario. Thank you for redeeming your day pass. Can you check something? And I have to reply to my friend because I'm planning to meet up with them later. Cool. I got like an hour left then. Wahoo! Definitely won't finish this, but we might finish Andy. If I can lock in. We can finish Andy. Okay, it's this color palette. Okay, I did decide yesterday that he has a fucking... sweater vest. Those are the words. Those are the words I was looking for. He has... I want like an orange tinged white for him. Maybe I can give them both a green tinged white. That might look nice. That might look nice. They both have green as an accent color. Hi, Tony. Hello. If I've missed saying hello to anyone, I'm sorry. Say hello now. I will say hello to you now. Can I put this on his neck? Good. And if I didn't miss saying hello to you, say hello now. I'll say hi to you again. Hi, Ray. Big fan of your work. Hi, Eyes. Thanks. I'm a little guy who just likes making other little guys. What is it with me and green OCs? I have a problem, I think. I have a problem. I make lots of green OCs. I have so many OCs. Funny thing is, like, I don't like, I don't have any strong preferences around green as a color. As you can maybe tell, I really like blue. But I keep making green OCs. I wouldn't say that he's a green OC, but like, he's got his big old green friend here. He's a black and white OC with green as his one color. But Andy's like an orange OC with green as another color. Hi, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Whoop. I can tell when it loads for like slightly. I'm like, oh. Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. I love Andy. I love him. I want to squeeze him. I want to put him in a box and shake him. Affectionately. Orima. You ever just want to like take your favorite character and put them in a box and shake them? I do. I do. Thank you for the follow. Me going feral over my own ACs. Like this! Yeah, exactly. All of the time. My friends made an emo. I want to do that. I want to do that to him. I think the way that you can, so do you guys want to know my trademarks in character design? That I feel like if you see a character with these character traits, Oratrice mécanique d'analyse.
We now turn to the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale is...
Very cute, art VTuber, thank you! Thank you very much! Thank you, I really appreciate that. I'm looking, eyes. Also, I liked the cat picture you sent me. Also, yeah, that's me. That's me right now. But I feel like the trademarks that I have in character design is, here, I can circle them right now. Oops. More importantly, I can point to them. Glasses, freckles, bow tie. Glasses, freckles, bow tie. If it's a character that I'm like, I am drawing this character to have fun with, they're going to have at least one of these elements. Where's your bow tie? I added at least. I don't wear bow ties, so I don't get to wear a bow tie. I don't get the privilege. Because I am me. I can't have my own character design traits. I have to itch my eyeball. Ugh. I also tend to draw characters with button-ups a lot. Nudge. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right and you should say it. No, you're correct. I tend to draw characters in button-ups a lot because, my first fandom was Ace Attorney. So, I drew a lot of lawyers. I've drawn a lot of lawyers in my day. I could prove it to you. I love Ace Attorney. Here's my one. This man's design is heavily in. Look at this. Look at this. You think this man wasn't inspired by fucking Miles Edwards? You think this man wasn't fucking inspired by Miles Edgeworth? I have no shame. I have no shame. Miles Edgeworth is peak. But I was gonna prove my. Speaking of Miles Edgeworth, here's my credentials. Here's my credentials of Ace Attorney fandomness. Is that I can just whip out a cravat. I may or may not have his entire outfit memorized. My credentials. Thank you for this delicious food. I can also draw the other one. That's too big. Too big of a head. Okay. I also happen to have the other one memorized. He's just, you know, a little bit harder to draw. I don't feel like he looks as good as my Edgeworth does. His eyes are too far low, but you get the idea. There you go, very shitty Phoenix. The other one? Yeah, I did. I did do that. I was always an Edgeworth fan. My favorite game is Investigations 2, so... Investigations 2 and fucking, Great Ace Attorney 2 are my two favorites in the series.
You'd say that.
That's rude. Don't call me out like this. Got good taste, I highly approve. But yeah, my OCs tend to get put in button-ups and shit because of my past. We'll put it that way. I've told this story before, but it's been a long time. My past. It's coming super precious. I'm like, thank you. My boy. I don't think we'll finish it today, but I'm having fun, so that's the important part. I got about an hour before I have to go, I think, ish, around that. Me and my friend are gonna watch some videos together. What do you use for the funny stim board? I just have a folder of silly sounds I like. And then, StreamerBot picks one at random. I say, hey, pick a sound from this folder and play it. And it goes, okay. Okay. That's all it is. That's all it is. I heard someone say that you can tell if someone was an Ace Attorney fan.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale is...
You can tell if someone's an Ace Attorney fan if they do this bump on the sleeve. That bump, that's an Ace Attorney bump. that is my shame slash J. I love Ace Attorney so much. Not the Ace Attorney bump, it's the bump. I should probably put this sleep on another layer. Thank you. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Oh yeah, the story I was gonna tell. The story I was gonna tell. I once made a Minecraft research pack with just silly sounds. Good. Some purple stims for us first. No. It just plays a little. Most of them are stims that me and my friends have or suggested from chat, so. No, my store! I'll wait for ads. I'll wait for ads to be over before telling my story. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I'm marking all my work thing. That's why. Don't get confused. Sorry, my neighbor I think is taking out their trash and made me scared. No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Don't worry, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to come back. No, I know you can't hear me, but I'm waiting, I promise. I need to figure out the brown that's like orange for his button. I'm waiting, don't worry, I'm waiting. Let me know when you come back from the ads. I am waiting for you here. With a French accent for some reason. I have become French during the ad break. I have become French now. Do not worry. I am still here waiting for you. I have not told this story yet. I have not told it. The story will still be here when you get back. I am French now. Are you back from the ads? I do not know I am French. I waited to tell the story, I promise. I don't know why I became French. We're here. Okay. The story is, for Ace Attorney fans out there, the very well-known Ace Attorney song, Turnabout Sisters. The one that, here, I have it in my playlist, I could probably find it. But, the song that goes, you know, that one, Turnabout Sisters theme. The primary composer for the first Ace Attorney games. Wait, is this it? There we go. Sorry, I made that way too loud for a second. This song. So the primary composer of the original Ace Attorney games, whose name is in the title of the song, Masakazu Sugimori. So Masakazu Sugimori wrote the original soundtrack to Ace Attorney 1, 2, and I believe also 3. I don't know if he worked on Apollo Justice, but I do know that he worked on the original trilogy. He's on Twitter, and he seems like a pretty chill dude. And I followed him, partially because I was learning Japanese at the time, and he speaks primarily in Japanese. But, you know, also he wrote a lot of songs I really, really like. And so I wanted to follow him. And he follows pretty much everyone back on Twitter. So the original composer for the Ace Attorney trilogy does technically follow me on Twitter. And around the time that the Ace Attorney Chronicles, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles came out, he was tweeting about how he was enjoying getting around to playing it. And I had just beaten it. And so I was like, oh, I can like interact, I can say hi. And I was like, yeah, it's really, really fun, and the music is super good too. And he replied and was like, yeah, but I didn't write it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I was just just saying. It's like, I didn't write that music. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And this conversation is all happening over Twitter in Japanese, where I probably sounded like, a toddler. Because I did not, I was scrambling through my kanji at the time. I was just like, I feel like this needs to be a gray tone with black color. Oh no. I don't know how to. Oh yeah, that was my story I was gonna tell. The original composer of Ace Attorney probably thinks I'm a huge dork. Because when I was talking to him, I complimented a game he did not work on. And he was like, yeah, cool. I didn't do that. I'm like, cool. I think my chat broke. But I believe that, you know, maybe you guys got some entertainment from that story. No. Okay, I still have to figure out what color this butter is. I'm definitely not avoiding it. Okay, I think I want it to be brown. I don't know. I'm gonna go with gray. At least for now. I'll go with this darker gray for... No, it's okay. The person that wrote the Ace Attorney music follows me on Twitter, and I tried interacting with him at some point and complimented music on one of the games he did not write music for. And he was like, thanks, but I didn't write that. And I went, fuck! And that conversation happened in Japanese, so I probably look like an entire dork. That's my story. Thank you, Eyes. Yeah, I speak a little bit of Japanese. A little bit. I have to still lean on Google Translate a lot if I'm doing it in text. Text form. I felt so embarrassed. He's so cool. Kakoi janai yo. Kakoi janai. Yeah, he was super chill about it. It was just like, ah. Yeah, if you guys tell me something to say in Japanese, I can try. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it, but I can try my best. I mean, I have been to Japan, and I did have to use it occasionally for like getting around. And I took 2 years of it in college, so. I like apples. Ringo ga suki desu. Ringo is apple, and then ringo ga suki desu. Ringo ga suki desu. That'll be how you say it. I like apples. Yeah, I remember I went to Japan with my mom, and I do actually have a funny Japan story. I went to Japan with my mom, and there were a couple of instances where, like, we were in situations where no one spoke English. And so since I knew some Japanese, she was like, you handle this. I would be like, I will try my best. And sometimes she would do it before it was even necessary, like we were trying to order at, like, a McDonald's, and she was like, you order for me. I was like, I don't even know what you want. She was like, oh, and then the guy was just like, I speak English. And we were like, oh. There was one instance where we found a little pamphlet for, like, a little, like, concert at a bar. And, I thought it would be neat to go. And so we did. And, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. And the concert was kind of just like they're playing like pop songs with traditional Japanese instruments. So they played like a bunch of popular Japanese music. One of them being the theme song for Neon Genesis Evangelion. So they played, you know, the bum bum ba da 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 on like traditional Japanese flute and stuff like that, and harp and taiko drums, and it was cool. Before they played the song, they're like, "Does anyone know Cruel Angel's Thesis?" And I was like, I do. And it was like me, my mom, and this couple from California who were at this concert. So there was no Japanese natives there, aside from like the staff at the bar. And so it was just me that knew that song. And so after the concert was over, like the staff who like came up to thank us, they're like bowing, they're like, arigatou gozaimasu, arigatou gozaimasu. And so I bowed back and was like, arigatou gozaimasu. They're like, oh, you speak Japanese? And I'm like, yeah, a little bit. And the owner of the bar came over, and he had like studied in America for a little while, so he spoke a decent, like really, really good English. And so he came over and he was talking to us, and he like asked me, he was like, so you're in Japan, you know Cruel Angel's Thesis, and you speak Japanese? And I went, yeah. And he's like, are you an otaku? Which is basically, if you don't know what that means, it was basically like, are you a weeb? And I went, no. He's like, okay. And I'm like, no. I got called a weeb in Japan. I got called a weeb in Japan. It's pretty funny though. Like I can't lie. It is pretty funny. Bro did not believe me. Bro's like, sure. And I'm like, no, I promise. He's like, sure. Nerd. I guess like technically the direct translation of otaku would be closer to like a huge nerd that never leaves the house, which I mean, not technically incorrect. not technically. He's like, ha, nerd. But hey, I had to speak Japanese to the taxi driver to get us to the concert. It's fine. mean, when you put the pieces
What's
together.
the matter? Scared of beans? Space boy?
He was really sleuthing. He did the maths and it added up. It's true. He said there ain't no way. There ain't no way that you're not a nerd. He basically told me, like, if the shoe fits. So that couple from California that was at the bar at the time, the like husband of the couple, we were just like having friendly conversation because, you know, we're two people or like two groups from America and Japan. We're like, oh hey, you know, American, hi. I've been hearing about it, and I love hearing of being. I've been, but yeah, I don't know. Japan's fun. I would never want to live there, ever. They're too xenophobic. They're too xenophobic and too workaholic. But I like visiting. I like visiting. But there's this like, you know, one American couple there, and so we're just like, oh hi, you know, like, and we were having idle chit chat, and the husband was like, he found out that I spoke Japanese, and so he was like, and I kid you not, he said it exactly like this, okay? This is not me hyping it up for the story. This was exactly how he said it. And I will tell you what the words translate to. He asked me in Japanese, oh, you speak Japanese? And this is how he said it in Japanese. Ah, Nihongo o hanasemasu ka? He said it to me just like that. I was like, I speak a little bit. A little bit. Dude did not speak Japanese. Yeah, they are intense workaholics there. Like, I'm a workaholic, but not A for Everton. Yeah. Like, I got what you're trying to say, but maybe work on your pronunciation. No, that's real. I took multiple semesters in college, so like I had a lot of practice with a native speaker in college. I always did good on my speaking tests. I always did bad on my reading tests. Andre kills me. Hi, Mindbot. You don't kill me. You're my friend, right? Oh. He said, no comment. No comment. Felt so guilty because holy moly was I bad. That's fair. I feel like for the most part, they were just honored if you tried. It's like, silly foreigner. I do remember that, like, we took this, like, lacquer class, which is basically, like, we were, like, carving into
Chicken. We'd like to take a moment to announce that all our food keeps blowing up.
which is basically, like, we were carving into these, like, little lacquer things, which could be anything from, like, a pencil box to, you know, anything, really. And I tried to write my name in katakana, which is basically the alphabet for borrowed words. So, like, if you have a foreign name, that's also how you would write it. So I was trying to write my name in katakana, And the host of the class was like, he could tell that it was katakana, but I did such a bad job of like carving it in there that he was like, and I just told him what it said, which I'm not gonna say because that's my actual factual name. My actual factual last name because that's how Japan works. And then he was basically like trying to, he could not speak a lot of English. And so at one point he was trying to describe something to me and my mom because we're the only like English speakers there. And he just kind of looked at me and said something in Japanese and I was like, and then he would try to say it in English and we would be like, and it was just both of us being like, Might need to wrap up here in a second. I'm having fun chatting. La, la, la. Yeah, I gotta go. But we make up progress. Stairs and language barrier, yeah, basically. It was just like, we're so close, but yet we can't communicate. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I had a lot of fun working on this. A lot of fun. It was a good time. Let's go find somebody to raid on out to. I can maybe just share the sketch. Let me. Wow. Okay. Let us go over here. Ow. Go away! Go away, ad manager. Thank you for being here! I'm gonna find a friend to raid on out to. I'm gonna go say hi! Hi! Cass, can I get you this time? Probably not. Cass has been live for 5 hours. We're not gonna push that one. Well, something's happening. I'm just looking for. Okay, we're gonna raid Rainy. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll be live again tomorrow evening, and we might keep working on this. And then Wednesday we're gonna have a special not sponsored, but like not sponsored stream. Hashtag ad stream. Wednesday we're gonna have a special hashtag ad stream. So we're probably gonna keep working on this art tomorrow night, and then Wednesday will be hashtag ad. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. If this is the only time that I've met you, thank you for hanging out with me today. If I won't see you again, thank you for the time that you spent with us today or in the past. But otherwise, I hope I see you again really soon. And I hope that you guys take care of yourselves, because if you don't, I'll get you. Because I'm gonna go take care of myself. Grab on your raid message. We're gonna go raid Rainy. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and just generally, I guess, rest of your month, because tomorrow is October. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you again really soon. Go say hi to Rainy for me. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. じゃあまたね。